uncomfortable subject. It is a fact of life. But a diagnosis of terminal illness does not mean the end of hope for patients and their families. There can be hope in a different form. One that comes from physical, emotional, and spiritual comfort, making peace with the past and present. Hope comes when the right support is in place. David Richard Thomas is a man with hope. He is also a man with a terminal illness and a purpose. Back in the 1970s, Dave was once a member of one of the popular R&B groups called the Platters.
I saw the harbor lights. They only told me we were parting.
In 2005, disabled and living with his mother in Cleveland, David was diagnosed with a congestive heart condition that will ultimately claim his life.
It scares you, not so much because you're going to die. I've been around a lot of death in my life. It was that I wasn't going to finish my job.
The reality can be frightening, but Dave Thomas and others with a terminal condition can meet what must come with greater ease and peace of mind. Through services provided through Hospice and Palliative Care Partners of the Visiting Nurse Association, or VNA for short. The VNA Hospice program is here to offer in-home hospice and palliative care. That is, care-related end-of-life comfort and symptom control for people with a life-limiting illness, regardless of their ability to pay. Through its teams of experienced professionals and dedicated volunteers, the VNA Hospice provides a wide range of services with a unique nursing approach to caregiving and providing the right kind of care and education for patients and their families.
We are a team that's there to help them. We're not there to make death happen faster, nor are we there to hinder it. We're there to support them during that time.
They prepare you for mentally for the time that will come. Even if it's a short amount of time, they make your life comfortable. They bring back the important things that life is about.
The important things for the whole person.
When we talk about the whole person, it's not just the physical symptoms. We are all at once a physical being, an emotional being, a spiritual being. And so we try and make sure that we reach each part of the person and address their needs.
People who enter a hospice program rarely, if ever, get better. But like Dave, they can feel better. And as his doctor will tell you, that can make all the difference.
His health is actually dramatically improved. Basically just getting in a system where its continuity is there for him, responds to his needs, and has basically provided a safety blanket to help him improve his quality of life.
Hospice is not a new idea, nor is the VNA Hospice a new program. But in this day and age, the need for the difference it can make keeps growing. And those who are committed to serving the inner city and surrounding areas know the challenges all too well.
On average, we are involved with the patient for maybe 14 days to provide care and services at the end of life. We really need to have that opportunity to get involved with patient and family situations earlier, when we can help with decision making. We can provide the guidance about medication control and adjustments to manage symptoms better. We can gain the trust of the patient, the family setting, provide the services, the interdisciplinary services that are so important as a patient is changing.
But some of the greatest challenges come from within the communities themselves.
When you look at general usage of end-of-life care, we find that within certain populations, African American, Latino, there's a huge disparity in the use of end-of-life care.
And a lot of it is due to mistrust. A lot of it is due to potential misinformation or fear that if they choose this model of care that they may be somehow shortchanging themselves or not getting the best care possible.
What we're finding out through focus group studies is that there are barriers. One of the barriers we find is that a lot of people feel as though they can't afford end-of-life care. But what's interesting about that is that Medicare pays for it, Medicaid pays for it, and a nonprofit hospice program such as the Visiting Nurse Association, we've never turned down a person for lack of insurance or the inability to pay.
It's the fear of unknown. Just like I was, I didn't know anything about it. But I vouch for it now because I'm a product of it. It does work.
As the needs progress, so too does the VNA Hospice program, with plans that call for everything from remote telemedicine monitoring systems to a new standalone facility designed to serve those for whom in-home service is not an option. A facility that offers state-of-the-art symptom and pain control and caregiver support on a short-term basis. When end of life approaches, there are options. The type that bring the kind of hope that's needed the most. This option deserves our understanding, trust, and support.
We are a hospice that is embedded into the community of Cleveland and Greater Cleveland. We have serviced people within their homes for the last 25 years, and of course, 100 years as a home health agency. So I think because we really do reflect the community, we service people irregardless of their ability to pay, that we need the support of our physician colleagues and the community at large.
Going into this hospice program is one of the best things that ever happened to me, you know, because as far as I'm concerned, they saved me. I saw something that is what they say they are. They do what they say they're going to do.